Hello folks, and welcome back to the Pandora Directive Let's Play by Surat. That's me. If you recall, we were in the middle of exploring this Roswell Base in New Mexico and found there was a door we couldn't quite get into. Now, we've pretty much used all our options for exploring, and the only place left is that emergency bunker that might give us some way of getting into that door. However, the bunker doesn't open except in time of emergency, and time of emergency, strangely enough, is actually signaled by throwing that switch over there and having it sound the alarm. But the problem is, you can't sound the alarm unless this cable is repaired. How are we supposed to know that all this works? I generally had to brute force it way back when. So we have this little power cable, but just by itself, it doesn't work.
Yeah, this won't work
with
like
the
this.
cord. We can use this power cable to repair that break, but first we got to strip the wiring off of it and end up with just a stripped power cable. So we strip the ends, so now we can use this. Take a look.
The connection should be in working order now.
Indeed it is. So, and now you hear the alarm going off. It's a good thing this place is deserted, because it would make everybody come running. But since this place is deserted, let's take a look inside the bunker. There's only one thing we actually need in here, and it's in this hidden panel. Dynamite.
Well, where else would you store your empty storage boxes than in a storage room? These barrels are filled with the kind of stuff that makes you glow in the dark.
So there's nothing else in here, literally. We can look around, but nothing.
These boxes are empty.
So now you're going to run into the part that partially haunted me as a, younger person playing this game, because of how annoying it was originally. Okay, the thing is, what the game actually expects you to do here is cross this laser field, put together this dynamite. What we want to do, first we give it a longer fuse. Now we have some long fuse dynamite. And the game expects you to take this long fuse dynamite, traverse all this laser grid, light the dynamite, set it by the door, and sprint back through this laser field and out the door before the dynamite explodes, or it'll kill you. However, years later playing this game, as in when I did my test run for this earlier, I realized something. You don't have to do that. You can make this a nice, leisurely paced stroll out the door instead of trying to frantically sprint through all this lasers. And the way you do that is you can throw the dynamite at the door from back here. You just have to be able to see the door. And no, I'm not going to reenact the running of the bulls here for you, because I hate that part. Never have liked it. So, we are going to combine this with the matches. Now we have lit dynamite, which is burning. Yeah, be careful.
I'd better get as far away from
And now
here
it's
as possible.
used, and we have to get out the door before the dynamite goes boom. There we go. Give it a second. It'll explode. We'll get a cutscene. And that is how long you have between the time I lit the dynamite, put it at the door, that's how long you would have to actually traverse the laser field and get outside the door to be safe. So, screw that noise. Unfortunately, the laser field is still active. Yes, I want to increment file and save. Because I can still blunder into the laser field here if I'm not careful. I have mentioned how much I hate this walking mechanic that they put in the game. See, if they had a half-decent way to navigate with this character, I'd probably do it legitimately just to do it legitimately, but no. And now, dynamite has blown open the door and we are free to walk through it. And when we walk through this door, that will be the end of Day 6. Day 6 is really short, as long as you don't have to traverse that laser field. So, instead of just ending the video here like I have, there's only one difference between this. If I'm correct, there's only one difference between this day as a good character and this day as a bad character. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video. After I get done here, I will be on a timer at the very start of Day 7, put you on a timer, and I'll talk more about it when I actually do Day 7. But you got, remember that something was unleashed in Roswell and it killed off everybody? Well, it's still there. So you have a very limited time after you start Day 7 to get through a very set of steps to be able to contain the presence in there that's hunting you. Once you get that done, you'll have a lot more time to sit and think, but you do not have a ton of time to do everything. So, as soon as I finish this, little cutscene, I'm going to pause the video, and then I will be back with the one lone difference that I remember from the dark side. So, let's go ahead and open this door, what's left of it. And Tex gets knocked out. And the beginning of Day 7 happens. And like I said, we're on a timer right from the get-go for shadows in the dark.
Whoa, what hit me? Must have been a pocket of gas by the door.
So what we do is we save. Okay, and now I am going to go load Evil Tex here, and I will be back soon with the dark side path, with the dark side video anyway. So, see you guys in a few. And we are back with the very end of the Evil Tex's Day 6. What changes? Well, you'll see in just a second. But remember how you're not exactly trustworthy? Well, you can get this even being a good guy character, but you'll kind of fall out of good guy status. But even if you... Well, I better back up a little bit. Remember at the very beginning when you had that hunch that Archie Ellis might have been in danger? Just possibly? Well, if you don't go to warn him, or if you're not trustworthy enough, you'll see what happens.
Is this some kind of practical joke? I mean, did Larry put you up to this?
I'm afraid not, Archie. My name is Jackson Cross. Relax, relax. Don't be afraid. I'm not going to hurt you. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do something for you. I just want you to answer a few questions.
What kind of questions?
I understand you were visited once or twice by a man by the name of Murphy.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, come on, Archie. You've got me all wrong. I just want to make sure you gave Murphy all the information he needs. I'm on his side.
Okay,
Poor Archie.
we did talk a little.
What about?
We talked about Dr. Malloy and Roswell and the Pandora device. I don't think that I helped him much though, because I only told him everything that I knew.
That's exactly what I wanted to hear, Archibald. You know, in my business, there are always these little untidy loose ends. Keep messing everything up. Do you ever have that problem?
I'm not gonna cause you any problems.
You know, you look tired, Archie. You look like you can stand a little vacation.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't look fine. You don't look fine at all. As a matter of fact, you look very bad.
I thought you said that you weren't gonna hurt me.
Did I? I have such a bad memory. That's what you're going to be, Archie. A bad memory.
So yeah, you either didn't warn him, or he didn't trust you enough. He didn't leave, and Jackson Cross and his thugs killed Archie Ellis. So yeah, that's one hell of a way to end a day on the dark side path, isn't it?
Whoa.
And this is exactly the
What
same as
hit me?
before. So anyway,
Must have been a pocket of gas by the door.
next time, we continue on with day 7. Save it real fast here, because I'm still under that real fast time limit here. But anyway, hope to see you guys next time for more Let's Play the Pandora Directive as we start day 7. Take care, everyone.